Hi team, I'm here to talk about Squad 171, our newest squad car. I've got a few clips put together, show you the differences that we have in this squad with our other squads. Obviously, I'm going to want everybody to drive the car for the first 2 or 3 weeks we have it. If we need to make any changes with the blueprint system, that's easy to do, but I like to do it all in one chance so we can put together notes for any possible changes. So if you can, you will watch this on YouTube and sign off that you watched it in Power DMS, and at that point you'll be authorized to drive the squad car. So here are a few of the clips that I have on the squad. Squad 171, we went with a white squad instead of black this time, and we have black and gold graphics. We tried to copy a similar scheme that we used with the K9 car. Quite honestly, I think it looks pretty sharp. I thank Mark with Cutting Edge Sign and Graphics for the work they did on the car. The L3 system works the same as all of the other L3 systems that we have in the squad cars. The docking station is pretty much the same as we've used for other ones. With the computer in, pull this lever to get it to connect, and then to remove the computer you can push that. This will come up and down, and the button down here, if you can see it, pull that out to swivel the computer to a comfortable position. The Raptor radar unit with the front antenna there, there's a back antenna, and then the remote is velcroed right there so it stays in a position that's accessible to you. And of course the ability to remove the keys and leave the car running is always necessary. The button is on the right side. You can push that and then turn the car off to the off position, but the car continues to run. The biggest change we have is with the sound off signal blueprint system that we have in the squad car. Position 1 we will generally use when we are on a traffic stop. You can tell in this position that the front lights have gone to steady. Side lighting is blinking for safety purposes, and the rear is flashing for safety purposes as well. Now we're going to switch to mode 2, generally used when we're going someplace. You will notice the flashing pattern on the light bar, the front lights, the side for front side lighting, underneath the mirror for side lighting, intersection lights on the light bar, and then the rear lights again. So now we're switching into mode 3 for the external lights on the squad car. You will notice that there is just simply a different flash pattern. It's going faster and throwing white light out at the front to get additional visibility. And you'll notice when I open the door, the light goes off, so you're not blinded getting in the squad car. I'm going to put the car in drive and hit the horn as if we are approaching an intersection, and you'll be able to see and hear what occurs as you're in position 2 or position 3 as you come into an intersection and hit the horn. Into an intersection in mode 2 or 3, and Tony's going to hit the horn as we Okay, the siren's off and Tony's going to hit the horn. It gives a 3-second hit and the lights go crazy to get through the intersection. Okay, again, we are in position 2 or 3 and we turn the bright lights on. With the bright lights on in position 2 or 3, we go into what's called scene lighting, where we have all white light up front, including the side here, and then our rear emergency lights in the back. If we're at a scene and you don't want the emergency lights on but you want the white lights, you can hit scene and that will make the scene lights, everything up front, go white. And no emergency lights in the back because position 1, 2, and 3 is not on, and we just use the scene button on the control head. In addition to the emergency lighting, we have an arrow stick on the top of the bar. One push indicates, as I hope you can see, with the arrow stick going to the left. Second push of the button, arrow stick goes to the right, and the center, the third push, goes out. And there you can see the pattern that's going with both ways. You're getting the yellow amber light that is much brighter than the blue, much more visible than the blue light. Talking about the siren, when we are in position 2 and we use the siren, going through it, you will turn the siren off for the third push of the horn. Now we are in position 3. Turn the siren on with the horn. The siren just simply cycles through the 3 tones. And then obviously when you put the car in park, we have the siren kill, so the siren automatically gets turned off. On the side over here is the microphone, the PA microphone, always on. Obviously for use for high-risk traffic stops. Additionally here we have the dome light for the rear dome in the passenger compartment. This dome light helps with the camera for the system to have enough light back here, and you'll also notice the seatbelt system is slightly different, where we have it connected over here so we do not have to reach across a prisoner to get them buckled in. That's another officer safety issue that we have. And the screen has a mesh here so nobody can reach through it. We've had issues in the past with people reaching through when there was no screen. One item that really sucks, quite honestly, that came from Ford is even when the car is unlocked, you have to pull that button down to unlock the trunk. In the back area, we don't have our equipment in here yet. That is the rear radar unit, and you have to reach through to turn on the dome light. The guts of the system, General Communication did an excellent job in putting this together for us. The board is held down by the spare tire, so we are not going to be using the spare tire. It has to be there for crash purposes, for safety purposes. Generally, fuses that we may have to replace are in through here, and they are all labeled. This here is part of the blueprint system for sound off signal, and obviously the radio, siren, and all the other kind of doodads that they have in here. I've turned the left alley light on. So for the alley lights, you'll see that we have obviously the light bar, light down here, light in the squad, and on the push bumper. And then if this vehicle needs to be jumped, we need to be sure to turn off the breaker. That breaker controls all of the aftermarket lighting and equipment that's been put in the vehicle. Turn it back on so now all the equipment will work again. Thanks for watching the video. A little longer than I expected. You'll notice I did not talk about radios or any of those functions. I will be doing a separate video for radios once we get programmed for DANCOM. Otherwise, the squad will be ready for patrol use once Sergeant Fisher gets all the equipment in it and lets everybody know that it is available.